So it's Monday afternoon, and I didn't hear from the mechanic. I just decided to call at 3 o'clock to check in, and he's still looking for parts. So I have a friend in Lakeland who is making some calls to people he knows to see if there's a possibility that either someone he knows who's really good at scavenging might be able to find the parts, or if there's somebody else who'd be able to do the work that needs doing. I'm just looking at all my options, for the just in case. I think it's, worthwhile being prepared, and I feel better feeling like something's being done rather than just sitting here and waiting. And I'm also doing my best to be realistic at the possibilities. So we'll see what happens, and I will keep you posted. So it is Monday night. The mechanic that was originally doing the quote and everything for me has not been able to find the parts needed. So I called the other garage that was suggested to me, and they were very, when I told him the situation, he said, just bring it up here. And we'll see you tomorrow. I said, I don't need an appointment. And he said, nope, just bring it in. I'll look at it. And bring a list of the parts that this other mechanic couldn't find. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to call that mechanic, get the list before I hit the road. Someone has decided to do my hair this morning. Looks like it needs help, doesn't it? It didn't look like this a few minutes ago. She managed to pull it all out of the bun. What are you doing? What is it? Oh, now she's going for my earbuds. It's a brand new day, everyone. Brand new day. I am excited for the opportunities in front of me. And a little, a little bit trepidatious. But I think, I am ready. I'm so willing to do what it takes, right? And sometimes that means practicing acceptance for where I am and what the situation is. There are things I cannot change. And there are things I can change. So accepting the things I cannot change and having the courage to change the things I can, and knowing the difference between the two. A lot of meditation has brought me to this point. And I'm ready. So I'll keep you guys posted as to what's happening through the course of the day. And we'll see how this turns out. Come on. Checking out the scene. Smelling all the smells. Yes, you are. Drive was made safely and slowly on beautiful back roads, and I enjoyed the drive. Nugget is investigating her new location because, she owns the world. She wants to know where it is we've stopped so she can take ownership. So we'll be heading to the garage shortly, and we'll find out what we are going to find out, whatever that is. We are on our way to Sarasota after dropping off the van yesterday at the mechanics, where they're going to investigate and look for parts for the van. Sarasota is where Nugget is going to get fixed. Been waiting a long time to get this done, and enjoying this beautiful misty morning ride on the way. While she is at the rescue center getting fixed, we are enjoying an adventure day in Sarasota. So hiking up to the highest point in Sarasota. I'll show you. This is it. 600 feet above sea level, maybe. 600 feet. Zoom in, maybe we can get a look. Ostrich drinking water. Here he is. Hey, buddy. So this happened. Yeah, it was a bit of a surprise. My friend wanted to go get his hair cut and beard trimmed and all that stuff, and I was looking. It'd been a year and a half maybe since I got my hair cut last, and found a really good price. And I think she did a fabulous job, and I'm really happy with it. So, surprise, surprise. Nugget's getting cut, and I got a cut. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. However, that may have been the burger I just swallowed whole. Plus, being nervous for my kid. There's the nuggets! She's a little pissed off, but she's looking good. I know it's hard to see her through the bubble. So, we made it, and I cannot remember the name of the hotel. I'm going to put the name below. People at the front desk are really sweet. This is actually quite a lovely room. I'm like, wow, this is, well, because I'm used to being in the van, right? So, this is so much luxury compared to what I'm used to. And I've been staying with a friend, which is awesome, but they have stuff going on tomorrow morning, which is why I needed a place to stay tonight. And Nugget had her surgery today, and she's doing okay. She's like out and investigating and sniffing around, and I'm watching her so she doesn't lick her wound. But she's checking everything out. She's like, and she even ate some of her food, so that was good. I put out a lot less than I normally do for her, as per suggested by the video. But stopping her from climbing on stuff, that's going to be a whole another thing, because she's already, like, on the desk. Nugget! You want to say hi, everybody? I know, it's a flashing light. I got to figure out why it's flashing. I don't know how to work this stuff. It's all modern technology. And I'm like, what? She's like, Mama, what is all of this? Smells, lots of new. Okay, good. She's being careful about getting about, which I'm happy to see. And yeah, they clipped her nails. Thank goodness. So that means for a night in a hotel, she's going to not be able to do so much damage. And we are here for only one night. There was a $50 deposit for her, and that fee is non-refundable. So the total of the room came to $116.96, I believe, which isn't too bad considering $50 of that is for Nugget. So had a lovely day, as you saw. I mean, we went because it was an hour and a half drive to Sarasota. It didn't have to take that long, but we took a lot of back roads because we had to leave during rush hour hours. So, which was nice because, you know, I mean, I got to see a little bit more of the state than I got to see previously. So we went to the beach and we went to this place called Celery Fields, which was kind of nice. It was the highest point in Sarasota, which I have to not be so sarcastic, I suppose, because I mean I come from the Northeast, so I'm used to even, you know, foothills being you know, listen, I could see this thing and see how wide it was and see how high it was from like a block away, you know. And but again, it's all perspective, right? I mean, years ago I went out to Colorado and I remember my aunt telling me that I was like, wow, you have a mountain right next to the house, and she's like, that's a foothill, honey. So, right, it's all perspective. I did get my hairs cut today. A friend sent me some money and said, have fun. So, you know, it was $25 for the haircut, and it was, you know, pretty much exactly what she said. So, and it was desperately needed, as I'm sure you all could tell. My hair was always up in a bun. I have no idea what it's going to look like when I wash it. So there you go. There's that. Because I don't use a blow dryer and brush and all that kind of stuff. I just use it, wash it, use a comb, done. You know, van life, I just keep it simple, right? So it's a long day, and I am going to crash in this ginormous bed all by myself, happily. And I mean, maybe Nugget will join me. What are you doing? No licking. Come on, sweetheart. No licking. I know you want to. Yeah, so it's gonna be tricky. I do have to leave her for a couple of minutes to go bring my breakfast voucher down and get some coffee filters. That was the one thing missing, right? Coffee filters. And this girl likes her coffee in the morning when she gets up. And I do not have my espresso, which is very sad, but I will deal with it. And I gotta make do, I guess, with like powdered creamers. But that'll be fine. I found those. So yeah, creamers, little sugar packets. I'll deal, right? I know. I was telling my friend, like, part of all of this for me, that the hardest part has been that I worked really hard to have my own space. It meant a lot to me to have my own space, and when I had to go take a bunch of stuff out of the van, I had the beginnings of an anxiety attack. I got distracted, right? There were other things that were pressing at the time, but I worked really hard to get my own space, and I've been feeling like I have to you know, rely on other people and be in other people's spaces, and my morning routine is not the same, and I'm not getting things done the way I normally do, off schedule. I still haven't edited Sunday's video, and usually by now I'm done with that. It's Friday night. So I'm going to try and do that tomorrow morning, because tonight, this brain, can't do that. We were up at, you know, not too early for me. I mean, we're up at 5:30, or I was up at 5. But you know, it was like, get up. I literally just got my meditation done, and it was time to go. And we've been going all day. So we went and dropped her off at the Animal Rescue Coalition, which, by the way, they were the sweetest, nicest people. And, I mean, Nugget's doing fine. So, I mean, time will tell, but she's just happy to be out of the carrier and with me and in a space that's new again. She loves new spaces. She's just good like that. And she's been having fun at my friend's house, racing around all over the place, having lots of room to run. Although I may be saying goodbye to my little crackhead kitty. You know, after surgery, she might mellow out and no more crackhead kitty. But on the way home, I called her the Nut. So maybe a new nickname for my Nugget. Said, how's my little nut? So, we'll see. What are you doing, little girl? Are you enjoying being in such a big bed? Oh, yes you are. Oh, sitting outside the hotel waiting for my ride to show. And Nugget is on my back. And we are ready to go pick up our home. The van is ready. Thank you so much to all of the people who contributed to help us get the van fixed. This is amazing. I am so grateful. And on top of it, I also have enough to pay my phone bill, which is due on Tuesday. So I cannot be more grateful at this moment. Yeah, I'm so thrilled. We're gonna get home. We get to be in our home. I'm so happy. See you in a little bit. I am so stoked. This is incredible. I am so grateful things have happened in all its time, right? It's never my time that things happen in. It's in the time that it's just going to be happening in. But, all the money came in that was necessary. And the hose springs, everything. I mean, it's like it is sparkling new underneath that van. Beautiful. Just beautiful. This is the place. So if you're ever in Lakeland, I recommend these guys highly. They were incredibly kind and generous with their time and did everything they could to help me find what I needed. Feels so good to be home. It's a bit of a mess. I'm gonna have to do some reorganizing. But oh my heavens, I am so happy. Oh wait, let me free the Nugget. There you go, sweetheart. Yes, are you happy to be home? I know, we gotta do some cleaning up. I'm sorry, it's a little crowded. You know what, let me tie that chair back in place. I'm home. You know, I had let go and thought if I absolutely had to, I'd stay put. I'd save up and get a different vehicle if it was necessary. But I gotta tell you, I know she's a bit rusty around the edges, but she's my girl. And I love my home. And Nugget is so happy. Yes, we are back in action. And I'm gonna make a stop, fill up the tank. Oh, yeah. We did this. We, and when I say we, I mean me and you, all of you. I could not have been able to do this without all of you. I am, you know, there's so much joy and gratitude in my heart right now, and it is welling up into my eyes.
I am so grateful. I am so grateful. And yeah, we're home. My beautiful, humble, perfect little home. I'm so happy to be in it. I missed it so much, you know. You know, staying in a hotel was nice, sure. And my friend is incredibly generous, and staying with him was really nice. But, you know, there's that thing about, I worked really hard to have my own space. So glad. And oh my God, I'll say it again. Maurice's Auto Repair and Towing in Lakeland. You cannot do better. You just can't. You can't. These guys are amazing. What they went through to get the parts for this van. Amazing. And oh, when I get back to the house or get back to the apartment, I'm gonna show you guys my new springs and shackle joints. Wow. Just wow. And Kitten is so happy to have her window back. Nugget, you want to say hello? Nah, she's busy. So, totally stoked. This is all new. And, I mean, I am just so excited. Look at that. Beautiful. Thanks for joining me on this wild ride. Take care, everyone, and we'll see you next time. Bye.